Welcome to Manifesting Through Motherhood. I'm your host, Lindsay Williams, a self-development mentor, entrepreneur and author, dedicated to helping busy mums like you manifest success, balance and create passive income on your terms. With years of experience in mindset, manifestation, fitness, parenting and business growth, I share simple yet powerful strategies to help you transform your life without the overwhelm. If you're ready to up-level your mindset, build a thriving business and create the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. You can also find all my books on Amazon, packed with tools to help you manifest and grow. So don't forget to follow the podcast to be updated on all new episodes. And let's get going. Welcome back, ladies, to another episode. And you might be knees deep in the summer holidays, and I just want to say congratulations because I have so many people that have reached out to me. Clients, podcast listeners, friends, clients in the salon. We're all juggling the 6 weeks holidays and we're just all feeling it now, I think. I think we're all, if you're like me and you work from home, it still is hard because I'm trying to work and do my podcast and see my clients. I've had help. Luckily, my son's a bit older now. He likes to talk to his friends online. But my work's been a bit sporadic. I'm trying to not do too much in the salon, but when my husband's here, I'm trying to work around him. And I think we don't give ourselves enough credit when it comes to juggling it. And I don't know if it's you. We always seem as the mother of the family. And if you're a single mum, we just do everything ourselves, don't we? We just like to take control. I was saying this to a client today. I said, I don't think my husband, but we've not even mentioned have you got anything else for the school uniform? I think we went and got the shoes, and I don't know what it is. I think my husband says, yeah, but you just like to handle everything. You like to be in control. You're a bit of a control freak. And I'm like, oh, maybe we make a rod for our own back. We should, what would we do if he wasn't here or he was away or, anything? How would they cope? Would they wash the uniform? Would they have nice white shirts and t-shirts on every day? And would they have the right packed lunch? And I think we don't give our partners, if you are in a relationship, enough credit, but I do like to take things on. I like to be in control. I am a little bit of a helicopter parent. I am, I think it doesn't help with Harry having his needs. I do like to wrap him up in cotton wool. But you know what? I will hold my hands up to it. It's, during the summer holidays, we found out he had his rare genetic syndrome, which is, I'm just still coming to terms with in a way. I've not really had time to process all these years that we've not known if it's ADHD or autism, or it's been there's always been something. It's got a global delay, it's got dyspraxia, and you're right, so but what do we do with this? Does he need some more support with this and this? And luckily he's in a specialist school and he has an education healthcare plan. He has the most amazing teachers at school. Got mummy friends. We're just all in it together, and that's the great thing. But yeah, he's still got this thing, and for years we've kind of wanted answers, but you know what it's like when you're going down the pathway of getting any diagnosis, oh well, maybe he has and maybe he hasn't got this. But I think it's just been so confusing for all the professionals that with us having our, if you are new to the podcast, in 2018 with my son had already had the DNA, the genetics testing, and they said, would we come for a full genome testing? I was yeah, 2018, I've never thought anything of it. The day we was going on holiday, we had an appointment, thought nothing of it, which I'm kind of thinking to myself, I've just been looking at the letter and it actually says that, when I looked at the letter, I'm did I miss something? Did they not say they had something to tell us? And I might give feedback because they didn't prepare us that day to tell us what they told us. I just thought it was an appointment, weight and measure, and just a bit of a sign-off. They didn't tell me there was anything, they found anything. Maybe that's a good thing. I would have been worried. I needed to know yesterday. But on that morning, we was we come out of there and I said, can I record this? Because obviously my mum's very much very involved in my life and my son. And I need to take it in. I need to listen to it. Obviously, it was just and then she's right, pull your chest closer. And we found something. My husband's eyes lit up because he was oh my God, this is amazing. And I sunk inside because I thought, is it going to be bad? Is there going to be is it going to be something long term? Is it, I don't know, you just think all sorts, and things that you have looked online, you always look for the worst, and, can have regression in children. But this thing is brand new. It's like number 25 in the world, and it affects his neural development, which displays like his stimming and ADHD. So he's up and down every day. One day you would think he's actually like a normal 14-year-old, the day after he's not. So this is what we're just, honestly, it's changing all the time. We are now coming into puberty season. Things are changing, things are sprouting, and you're like, but he's still into playing with dolls and teddies and Seaside Squad, and he loves all that, but it's not matching up to where he is at school, but all his friends are the same. So I think we don't give ourselves enough credit to where we are and what we're doing and what we juggle, because I even have women and clients now that I'm mentoring that are saying, I've just done I shared something that one of my friends, Lynn, and she listens to the podcast, she's setting up a new business and she's done a course, and I'm like, do this course, do this, why don't we do this, let's look at what you are good in, like what is your niche. And I just listened to her talk about what she wanted to talk about and teach, and her eyes lit up. And that's when like talking on a podcast or writing my book, I'm not going to write a book about something that I don't know anything about. I'm a qualified personal trainer, I'm a coach, I'm a hair and beauty therapist, got my own salon. Of course I'm going to talk about the things in my book about lifestyle coaching. I'm a life coach and manifesting. I love to manifest. It helps me. It's my therapy. I just goal set every day, and I manifest my best life and the life that I deserve, and what I can fit around my son. We are all at different levels of our business and our life, but we should give ourselves a bit of credit. And this is why I need to remind myself sometimes when people give me really good feedback on the podcast, they're like, you're just a normal person. When I see you in person, when you see you online, you're just Lindsay, and you're just real, and that's it. I don't jazz anything up. I'm just real, and I'm just trying to be a beacon of hope and positivity for other busy mums, and especially mums that want to create some passive income, want to write a book and do a podcast. I did it independently. I didn't have any help of anybody because I wasn't prepared to pay thousands, and that's why I created cheap courses to help women who can just go and access my masterclass and go and do it themselves without having to work with me long term. We've got options then. We all like to have options of work, and we've all got a budget and what we can afford and what we've got to work with, and there's no like shame in that. Like, we have to. I didn't want to be spending thousands on learning how to podcast, and I wouldn't charge thousands to, unless somebody wanted to work with me for like a period of time, which I'd have to take a lot of time up for. But I mean, my success rate is like 100% on my masterclasses because people like done my masterclass, and I'm ready to launch a podcast. I mean, I suppose a lot of people that do buy my course are probably quite savvy. They're probably like on Instagram, and they'll know how to work Canva. So it's using like different platforms, but it isn't, you don't need a massive recording studio. I've got one at home. I've just made a little corner. We've just got to make the best of what we can, and we can question ourselves, and we can get a bit despondent and fed up. I've had moments like that over summer. Honestly, I think it's been crazy. I've been in my weight loss journey. I've been navigating grief this year, and I think, you know what, I've done so well to get through it, because a couple of years ago I wouldn't have got through grief like this. I would have just been like, but the manifesting and the self-development has really helped me and really pushed me to become the best version of me. And my nan wouldn't have wanted me to feel sad, and like, I do it for her as well. And obviously my mum's amazing, and she's always like giving me praise, and she gives me pep talks, and I give her pep talks, and it's what it is. It's having the right people in your corner. Like, I feel like what I do with the universe this week, I'm like, send some good signs my way. So like loads of crazy things happen. So I did an article. I submitted a story to Bella magazine about my son and his condition and everything that I do and who I help, and they're publishing an article. I was like, oh my god! Like, I did the article for Chat magazine that was about fibromyalgia and pain management, and I was just like, like, we can push ourselves, we can do things, we can manifest what we want to do. If I was afraid to push myself and not reach out or do my own PR, and I wouldn't do it. And then all the things that we do in life leads to something. And I've connected with women online this week as well, on my Instagram, and women, I'm like, these are my type of people. Whether I feel like sometimes we meet people, we don't know them, But I feel like I do know them. I can read people so well. I can profile them within about 30 seconds, and then I know if they're good or bad and if they're like me. And we can just tell. I think as women, we are intuitive. If you're into manifesting, you are so intuitive. We are switched on, and we kind of know the good from the bad. And it is all about having people. And I've seen this with weight loss, like people that, who wants to like cheer you on and who doesn't, who have said things like, and the people that I haven't expected to say, wow, you're looking well, like I was in the doctor's this morning, and I seen somebody like, oh my God, like, look at all the weight you've lost, like, you look amazing. And that person didn't have to say that. And I was like, and she just kept saying it. I was like, thank you. I'm going to message her actually, say, thank you for this morning. Because when people haven't seen you for a while, it's like, yeah, but people don't have to say it, do they? People can just go, hi. I always like to spur people on. I wouldn't obviously want to embarrass people or make people a kind of way, but we all need the encouragement. We all need to say, I am proud of you, because I say it to my friends all the time, so bloody proud of you. I've got lots of friends that are just smashing it. They're authors, they're podcasters, they're coaches. They're just, obviously I do a lot of networking. I've got a lot of women like that. I've got clients. Honestly, everyone's just bossing it at the minute. Everyone is just doing so good. And you might not have younger children, you might have teenage children, but it's still challenging as it is. Like, so you've just got to remember, sometimes it's like going back to basics, especially in our business, like what we're doing. We can kind of fall off track and fall out of our lane sometimes, because it's comparisonitis. We can look at each other people online thinking, well, they're doing more, having more success than me, and it will be our time when it's our time. Or they're doing this and they're doing, I should be doing that. That's kind of like my niche as well. But do you know what? People will like you for you and your authenticity. And that's what people say to me, like, you just like, you lack a breath of fresh air, and you're like, no, stop, giving me like loads of compliments. I'm one of those, is like, I give you a compliment straight back. And really, we should accept the compliment, say, thank you. That's what I say to the universe. Thank you. And like, so like the last few days, like, I started to like dig deep with my manifesting, and crazy things have just started happening. So this is when we know the manifesting sometimes, I won't say it like the word wearing off, but we can get a little bit like, feeling a bit that type of way. The 6-week holidays could have really thrown us, but it's reclaiming everything back. So we've got next week, children go back, if you listen to this on a week basis. But even if you're listening to this later on, a lot of this will probably resonate if you've got children, they're at school or going to university, you might have children. That I've got lots of friends that have, the children have done the GCSEs and they're going to college and university, and I'm like, oh, like that feels, that isn't that long away for me, but my son's 15 this year. But it's really scary. So life does pass us by, and my son seems to be getting taller than me, and I'm like, what happened to this little baby on my shoulder that I spoke about in my book that I manifested? He's like, I can't get him on my shoulder anymore, but he's still like my baby. He likes lots of cuddles. But yeah, I think we need to give ourselves some credit. This 6 weeks, I think it is a long time. Sorry if you're a teacher, you're probably going to hate me now. If I was a teacher, I'd be like, yes, but I would have my son off with me. And it is hard when you have to work. So just remember, sometimes you might not be in the right place at the minute. You might be looking to have some more financial freedom. And that's why I do what I do. You might want to launch a podcast or do some journals. Even just set up a little small business. I do all that. I can help you with so many different things. There's lots of free resources on this. There's meditations on here. I've got people that have like collaborated with me on the podcast. I've got freebies in my linktree. All these episodes to just give you that inspiration, that spot. Sometimes I just re-listen to old episodes, and I do cringe sometimes because I think, I used to talk so fast. I still talk fast now, but back in the day, like, I've really coached myself to be the podcaster I want to be. And we are learning all the time. I think when we have them realizations that we are growing and we are learning, we should celebrate those. But then they can become we can plateau a little bit. We get a little bit fed up, and then we've got to start again. It's like with our weight loss. And I said to my mum today, I was I'm really happy that I've lost nearly 5 stone. But I thought, would I feel a lot happier? I don't want people to feel like they don't like me not being bigger and bubbly. And I didn't see myself as really big. But when I look at pictures, yeah, I was carrying a little bit more weight than I thought I was. So I knew afterwards, and I said to Mum, I'm supposed to be really happy, and I am happy. But I'm like, should I have been feeling a different way? I'm super grateful, and yeah, my health's really good. But then you are just the same person. So it just makes you realise, doesn't matter if you're big or little or whatever you are, it doesn't matter what you've got. As long as you're happy at home and you've got the things that you need in life. Happiness, we can't find it from the places that, like from losing weight. Because obviously now I've got the work to keep and maintain this weight now, and the food noise and everything that's going to come back. And, we've got, when you live with a family, your partner can eat what he wants and or she wants. Like you've just got to be really strict. And like I've been going back to aqua aerobics and doing my fitness here. This podcast is sponsored by the My Nora app. If you or someone you love is experiencing coercive control, you need to know about the My Nora app. Created by Emma Davey, a survivor and advocate. This powerful app helps you safely collect evidence, protect your well-being, and take back control, discreetly and securely. Download the My Nora app today and start reclaiming your power. Just search My Nora in your app store now. And I'm going to be back in the gym next week once he's back at school. I'm going to be back doing some boxing classes. But I'm feeling good. My blood pressure is really good. My sugars are perfect. My cholesterol's amazing. And I just think all the grateful things. So since January to now, I've really worked on that. But one thing was like my mum said to me is like, the only thing that was you wanted to complete for you was you were ticking all your boxes with your business, your relationship and your home and all them things, but your weight was the only thing that was holding you back. And my mum said, like, I've seen a difference with you online. But I said, well, I don't think I've changed online. Maybe I've shown some extra pictures. I don't usually do full-length pictures. And I don't want to come across a bit cringy either, but it is my own social media platform. We never want to look like we're being not humble and we're showing off. And I never want anyone to think that of me, but we can't please everybody, can we? But it is nice to show progress, because when I do, people say you inspire me to do what you do. And so I'm like, well, that's really nice as well, because you want people to think you can lose weight. Because I've struggled for years in weight challenge for a couple of years. And so especially like leaving the gym that I worked at. I mean, I'm slimmer then than I worked in the gym. I'm not doing lots of weights. I'm not doing loads of boxing. I'm not having 5 meals a day like I was doing, like stupidly. Like, I'm in a good place now. And I think we've got to just think like this, what have you achieved? Like, and what I want you to do, I want you to get a journal, get some paper, and I want you to think about all the things that you've done over the summer, the things you've done for the children. Maybe do them first, get them out of the way, or what you've done for your partners, and look at the things you've done for you. And if it's a lot, then you like give yourself a pat on the back. But if it's not a lot, then write another list, and you can send it to me, or send me a voice note. I love a voice note, and tell me what are the things that you've not been able to do, or what can you do going forwards in September. We can catch up. We've got time to catch up now, because what I've been doing, I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like, and I've had clients and friends telling me this, I'm feeling tired. I'm just like, I've not been getting up at like 5-6 o'clock to do my workouts like I've been doing. So I've just been working out at maybe 7 or in the day or in the evening. I've just been like, I'm needing sleep. I've just been tired, and I've been dreaming a lot. So what I've been doing when I felt a bit like crummy throughout the day is like just sitting in my office chair and with an eye patch, or a heated eye patch, and having 20 minutes, setting my alarm on my phone and taking, do you know what's been a game changer for me? Do not disturb at night. So if I go to bed at 10, I just turn it off, because I'm in the scroll hole all the time, because I get notifications, I get emails, and I just turn it off, and my husband can't believe it. And then I don't even put it on till, because I said, people can wait till the morning, because I do get messages through the night, and it's fine, because it's just people. I know what it's like to be a busy mum, and we just send messages. Like, I'll send my nail girl a message at 11, my friend Kirsty, like an appointment in about a month, and she laughs, and because it's on my mind, I have to do it now. I have to send that message. I don't expect her to message me, and I always say to people, please don't read this message. So obviously, do not disturb. So you put your do not disturb on at night, have some herbal teas, get an eye pack, and listen to my podcast or listen to some meditations, and just relax and take some time. You know that I say, is it the saying, slow and steady wins the race? my mum's been like, you've been chilling a little bit more. I'm not saying you're doing this, because my brain is 100 mile an hour. It's like my son's, like, he's definitely got ADHD. I'm very much like him. My brain has got multiple things going on, and I'm always wanting to, like, create new things. And I'll do another book, and I'll do this and I'll do that. I've actually stopped myself, and I've been like, no, have a minute. I've been watching films with my husband at night. I've had some date days. We've had some different days out, and I'm like, do you know what? Next week I'll be back in the full swing of my busy life, back networking, and I've got an exhibit on the 18th. I've got a photo shoot on the 11th. I've got craziness coming up. It's good. It's all things, and I'm going to pack a lot in now till Christmas. And what I tend to do is slow down, like end of November with my podcast, as in like interviewing guests, because this end of November, December, my salon's absolutely crazy, like busy, so I have to be like, make sure everyone's hair is really nice. But I want you to write down this list of what you still want to achieve, and let's see if we can achieve some of those goals, and I can help you break them down and how we're going to move forward with them. And just because, like, my friend Lindsay, who's actually done a course through the holidays, and she's busy, she's got more children than me, and she's had health problems, she's done it, she smashed it. So you can do it. Maybe it may take you a little bit longer, but you know, start it, we get the inspiration, we get the motivation. If we time block, we can do it every day. This course I'm doing the social media marketing course, and it just kind of came to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this, see what it's all about. And I've just been doing each day like little bits, and I've submitted my assignment, and I'm just waiting for the next one so I can just start the next one. And if I learn things, it's great. What I do, I love, because I get brain fog with my fibromyalgia. I think it's really good for my mind and my mental health to feel like I've got some sense of achievement coming up, or just something for me as a mum. Like, I want to do a course. Like, I've got so many qualifications in so many different things, so I just like to do qualifications. I haven't actually done like a course in a while. It's an online course, I can do it in my own time. So I want you to still don't think that you might be off track now with your weight and your business and your life, and you just don't know what the hell's going on, but we can get it back on track pretty quick. It's just taking like a little bit of time for you. So just start doing the time blocking. Make sure you're doing your journaling. Make sure you're doing your gratitude morning or night. Putting some goals in place. Maybe do 1 to 3 goals. Then it could be just small goals. It could be one large goal. And let's break that down within a month. So you might want to record launch a podcast. People say, oh, well, am I going to have time to record? I'm like, that's only if you do 1 a week, 4 a month. You could just record 4 in one day. And they're like, well, I never thought of that. I said, exactly, you can do it. Do 1 like a week. So many different things that we are capable of, but when we overthink them, it becomes like really overwhelming, because we know we've got work, we've got this, we've got that going on. You've got school clubs like myself, we've got going here, there and everywhere, and yeah, so you might be in like I'm in brain burnout. This week I've been getting my words muddled up and a bit of brain fog, and but do you know what? It's not just me. There's like clients and my mum, we're all talking to each other. I'm like, I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they're like, I haven't. And yeah, we just, I don't know what it is. It's like, oh, what is it like when you turn to 40? Like, does your brain go to mush? So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah, just think about you now. I just wanted to just say, like, you know, whatever you're doing, you've done in summer, you might not have been able to afford to do the things that you want to do. I always say that we can just create the best memories of just being with our children, or just playing the Xbox with them, doing a bit of drawing or journaling. They don't always want big, lavish things. Make a little, my son loves a little bit teddy bears picnic. We'll get the seaside squad out, make some packed lunch, like sandwiches, put a movie on. You know, the little things like that. So we've still got time this week to make some new memories. I love making memories all the time, but don't think we have to give them. Quality is better than quantity. We always give ourselves guilt when we are working. We've only got like an hour in the morning or an hour at night. You know what? Our parents probably worked and did the same with us. We don't not like them for it. There's nothing we can do. Parents have to work. We have to work. We have to hustle. We have to do the things that we need to do. We have to shop. It's just what I think, when we are balanced and we've got things good at home, and even if my mum brought me up on her own. My mum just seemed to be smashing it all the time. My mum was only 17 when she had me. I mean, I couldn't have imagined having a child at 17. Like, I was like late 20s, and she did it. And yeah, and I always thought my mum was a lot older, actually. Like, and she's still young now, but I mean, I never thought she was like a 17-year-old when I was younger. When I think about it now, it's quite young when you look at it. But she just prioritised me, and we had the best life, and it was just us for a long time. And yeah, so just think about all the good things and all the positive things that you bring to you and your children and your relationship and your friendship circle. And that's all it is sometimes, isn't it? It's just remembering the positives and writing those down and just giving yourself like a little bit of appreciation. So anyway, I will keep you updated on everything. Don't forget to come and follow me on my socials. If you've not bought my book, it's on Amazon. Everything's in my Linktree. Lots and lots. Don't be overwhelmed with all the links in there. I've got lots of stuff going on in there. And yeah, I will speak to you later. Have a great week, whatever you're going to be doing the rest of the week. And let's get ready for next week. New goals, new energy, new vibrations, new visualization. Let's start visualizing some good things now coming up to these winter months. And I will leave it there. So happy manifesting, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. If you're feeling called to go deeper, to align more, create more, and really step into that next version of you, you'll find everything you need in my Linktree. From my book, Manifesting Through Motherhood, to powerful resources and ways we can work together, it's all there waiting for you. Come and find me on Instagram or Facebook. I love hearing what landed with you. Don't forget to follow the podcast, and if this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who is on their own journey too. And happy manifesting.